Hello everyone, thanks for joining in. Today I have another challenge lock. This one was made by Wuddles, and this is his tread challenge lock that I got from Loose Shirt. So appreciate it, Loose. This one is super interesting. I asked for this from Loose, and he ended up sending me a bunch of challenge locks. But this one I saw that he picked on his channel, and it had a split pin. So I was super interested to see that, to see what that feedback felt like. So stay tuned to the end, and you'll see. Hopefully, you'll see the what that looks like. Um, I'm super excited to see that up close because I don't quite know how you even cut a pin. But apparently, he has mastered it. Talking to Loose, he said that's kind of his signature thing. If you see a split pin, that pretty much means it's from Tread, or I'm sorry, from Wuddles. Um, this lock, I'm pretty sure it's full of threaded core or threaded holes because it gives super rough feedback, which usually is indicative to being threaded. So you can see I'm getting a little movement from this core, but not a whole lot. And so I don't know what kind of pins he has in here, what kind of tricks. I do know, or do believe, like I said, that he has some threads in here because of how gritty it feels. So I'm just going to give it a little manual counter rotation, try to get anything I might have overset to fall down. Letting off the tension. I'm not really getting anything. A quick reset. Alright, one last time. Let's see here. You can just hear all that grit in there. So I don't know where that split pin is. But I'm sure that really adds to the variability of this. So meaning every time you pick it, it's probably going to pick a little bit different. I have been successful twice on this lock. But I could see how that would be kind of a wild card. Alright, that's feeling good. Got a little kind of rotation. This lock's finally giving me a little feedback. Alright. feel like I'm almost there. Feel like that last pin just a little funky. If I had to guess, that's going to be the split pin. Oh. But that's just strictly a guess. Guess I could have gone back and watched the loose dissector lock, but I want to try to get it without doing that. Oh, there it is. Finally got this lock open. Took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but you know, that's kind of the fun of challenge locks. You never know what you're going to get. This did come with a key. Also had some great engraving on there. Tread, 2 keys, in case one gets lost, I guess. Let's do a quick gut here. What do I need? Let's lower that a little bit, get resituated. Phillips. Junka. Great work, Wuddles. He put his name right there. I think that's the only etching I see on here. Get my handy dandy shim. Alright, get the plug follower. Alright. See what we have. Yep. Go ahead and show all that threading. I knew I felt threading in there. That's all super nicely done. Great grooves. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope that was 6, not 5. Tweezers. Little pin file is a little stuck in there. Really nice threading in there. Looks like he's rated some of these pins, key pins, but I'll save the big reveal for the end. All right. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna call that a serrated spool. And pin 1. And driver 1, driver 2. Is another nice, really nice kind of spool pin, serrated spool, I'm gonna call it. I'm guessing those are also threaded because the springs aren't coming out. Serrated pin on 3. Let's flip this around. Ooh, there's my split pin. That is in 6. Here. There it goes. Got at least one spring out of there. Alright, another serrated spool, it looks like, on 5. Oh, his spring came out. Another serrated driver, it looks like. Chances that his spring comes out. Seems like a lot. Alright. Just going to see if I can feel any serrations in here, even though the springs are stuck. Nothing on 1. Oh. Nothing on 2. 3. 4. 6. No, they're just kind of stuck in there, but that's alright. Let's see all the detail on these pins. So, key pin 1 is just a standard key pin. But his driver has really nice work. So you can see that. I'll go ahead and zoom in just a little bit. Great detail. Beautiful. Key pin number 2 is serrated. Looks like it's actually threaded. That's pretty cool. They're definitely on an angle. And then this is the driver. So another, I'm gonna call it a serrated spool. Three serrated key pin. 3's driver is serrated. Key pin is standard on 4, but another serrated driver pin. Key pin 5 is threaded, definitely threaded. Don't quite know how I did that, but that's pretty cool. Driver, this was 5. Another serrated kind of spool action. 6 has a standard key pin, but it has this really cool split pin. Hopefully I can show that. So, really hard to show, but you can see there it is definitely cut in half. I don't know how he did that. I don't see any machine marks or anything. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and it also looks like it has a little tip on there. Very cool. Very, very cool. I've never seen that before. I was super excited to get this lock. Like I said, I asked for this from Loose, and he was kind enough to send it to me. Let's see if I can get a overall of the pin. So those are all the pins. Again, appreciate it. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If not, I will see y'all next time. Have a great day.